Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ghossein, and I'm back with another video for you where I give you some tips and tricks to help you on your real estate journey. Now, a lot of us want to buy a home, but we may not be in the position to do so today. But that doesn't mean that you can't start doing specific things that will help you down the line for when you are ready. The first thing you want to do is you want to start thinking about what you want. When I'm saying what you want, I mean, what area do you want to be in? What kind of a property are you looking for? Like how long, like break it down actually, how long do you want to be in this property for? A lot of us make the mistake of wanting the dream home on the first property, and a lot of cases that doesn't happen either because we don't have the finances for that or the situation we're in doesn't allow for that. So you want to put a plan together where it's basically going to tell you how long you're going to stay in the first home, and then when are you going to move from that first home to the next home to the next home to the next home until you're ultimately in your dream home. So like I said, first thing you want to do, think about what kind of property you want and why you want that property and what kind of lifestyle you want to live in that property. That's huge. As soon as you have that down, then you can move on to the next step. The next step is going to be to start to build your credit score up. Now, with the recent changes with the mortgage rules and the stress test, you actually need a much higher credit score to qualify for a loan now. So if your credit score could use a little bit of a boost, you may want to consider starting to look into that. Now, I'm not going to dive into what kind of things you can do to up your credit score in this video. I'll probably do another video about that in the future, but I just want to touch on the fact that you should start building your credit score. Next thing you want to do is you want to work on your debt to income ratio. Now, your debt to income ratio is basically how much money are you making versus how much do you have in debt. Now, debt could be anything from car loans, from student loans, and a lot more different things, but you want to start putting a plan together to actually pay that off by the time you're ready to make a move and purchase a property. Now, I'm not saying you need to go out there and take all your money in the bank and pay off your loans today, but what you can do is you can give yourself an idea of how long before you're gonna actually pull the trigger on a property, and just divide the time you have into monthly payments so that when you are ready, these loans are paid off. The next thing you want to do is you want to start saving for a down payment. Like I said, it's very important with step one to know what you want and know what kind of lifestyle you live in, because once you know that, you can go take a look at what this kind of a property is selling for today. Obviously, it's going to be different a year or two or three down the line, but you can get a good idea of how much money you need to save for a down payment for the property. Now, other things you could do is you can kind of take a look and see how the market's been trending over the past few years and take an average yearly increase or decrease based on your market, and kind of average it out and make that calculation to see how much you'll probably need for a down payment for that specific property when you're ready. So very important, you want to make sure that you have enough money for the down payment for the property you want. And the last thing I want to touch on for what you can do to get yourself ready for when you are in a position to buy a property is just start educating yourself on the market. Find a realtor that you vibe with, find a realtor that seems knowledgeable, and stay in touch with them. Ask them to set you up on some specific searches, whether that's sold properties in the specific area that you want to be in for the specific type of property you want to be in, so that you can continue to stay in touch with the market and kind of see where it's trending and where prices are headed. So that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Like I said, even though you're not ready to buy a house, or you may not be ready to buy a house today, it doesn't mean you shouldn't start planning for it. The real estate game is a long-term game, and anything you do today is going to help you down the line. Now, if you are looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate journey, feel free to reach out to me anytime. It is what I do, and it's what I'm best at. So it would be an absolute pleasure to work with you and help you reach your real estate goals. If this video gave you any kind of value at all, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and if you want to stay in touch with any future videos I upload on here, make sure you hit that bell icon as well, and I will see you in the next video.